Susan Dey, born Susan Hockday on December 10, 1952, in Payne, Illinois, was raised with a deep sense of determination and creativity. Her childhood was marked by tragedy when her mother, Ruth Pyle Day, passed away in 1961 when Susan was only 8 years old. Her father, Robert Smith Day, was a quiet, supportive figure in her life. Despite these early struggles, Susan found a way to channel her grief and loss into her budding creativity. By the time she reached adolescence, she had already developed a keen interest in the arts. After relocating to New York, she graduated from Fox Lane High School in 1970. While her talents were initially directed toward modeling, her natural beauty and photogenic presence helped her quickly gain attention in the fashion world. A significant early milestone for Susan came in the form of a health booklet cover for Perez's tampons, which helped her become a relatable role model for young women. Transition to acting and the Partridge Family fame. Susan Day's leap into acting came unexpectedly, as she had no formal acting experience before landing the role of Laurie Partridge on the hit series The Partridge Family in 1970. At just 17 years old, she was thrust into the world of stardom, portraying the witty, mature, and musically talented eldest daughter of the Partridge Family. The show quickly became a cultural phenomenon, launching Susan into the spotlight. Her character, Laurie, resonated deeply with viewers, particularly teenage girls who admired her maturity and poise. Although she had no acting background, Susan adapted quickly, becoming more confident in her performance over time. Even after The Partridge Family ended in 1974, she briefly reprised the role in an animated spin-off, Partridge Family 2200 AD, though the series did not last long. Still, her time on the show marked the start of her lasting career in entertainment. Expanding horizons in film and television. After her success on The Partridge Family, Susan Dey transitioned to other genres, seeking to expand her acting range and avoid being pigeonholed as a teen idol. She ventured into film and television with a variety of roles that showcased her versatility. Her first notable film role was in Skyjacked, 1972, where she played a minor part in a dramatic thriller about a hijacked plane. In 1977, she starred in Mary Jane Harper Cried Last Night, a made-for-TV movie that presented her with one of her most challenging roles, portraying a mentally unstable young mother. Later that same year, she starred in First Love, a romantic drama exploring youthful relationships. Susan continued to take on diverse roles, from Barnaby Jones to Looker, 1981, a sci-fi thriller in which she played a model involved in a digital manipulation scheme. Her choice of such varied roles helped her to develop a reputation for being an actress willing to take risks and challenge her abilities. Breakthrough on LA Law and major recognition. Despite a few setbacks in her career, Susan Dey found significant success when she joined the cast of LA Law in 1986. As Deputy District Attorney Grace Van Owen, she portrayed a strong, intelligent, and principled legal professional. Her performance earned her critical acclaim, and the role allowed her to show a new side of her acting ability, proving that she could command a powerful, complex character. Over the years, Susan's character evolved, ultimately transitioning from prosecutor to judge. Her work on LA Law earned her widespread recognition, including multiple Golden Globe nominations. In 1988, she won a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Drama Series, cementing her place as one of the finest dramatic actresses of her generation. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, she continued to build on this success with roles in TV, movies, and guest appearances, including a memorable hosting gig on Saturday Night Live in 1992. Struggles with personal life and public image. While Susan Dey's professional life was thriving, her personal life was often a subject of intense public scrutiny. In 1976, she married talent agent Leonard "Lenny" Herson, and the couple had one daughter, Sarah. However, their marriage ended in divorce after 5 years. Balancing motherhood with a high-profile career proved to be challenging, especially in an era when the demands of fame often left little room for privacy. Despite the pressures, Susan remained largely private about her family life, shielding her daughter from the media spotlight. In 1988, she remarried television producer Bernard Sopransky, marking a shift toward greater stability. This relationship provided Susan with a sense of personal fulfillment and allowed her to step back from the pressures of Hollywood's social scene. Unlike her earlier years in the public eye, Susan's marriage to Sopransky was marked by a quiet, enduring partnership that has withstood the test of time. Susan Day's advocacy work and philanthropy. Throughout her career, Susan Day has used her platform for more than just entertainment. She has been deeply involved in advocacy, particularly around the issues of sexual assault prevention and survivor support. Serving on the board of the Rape Treatment Center at the UCLA Medical Center, Susan has worked to raise awareness about the critical need for comprehensive care for victims of sexual violence. Her dedication to this cause has extended beyond her role on the board, as she co-narrated a documentary on campus rape, bringing attention to the struggles of survivors. Her work in this field has been an essential part of her legacy, as she has continued to lend her voice and influence to an issue that affects countless individuals. Susan's commitment to supporting survivors has earned her respect within and outside of the entertainment industry, showing that her heart for advocacy is just as strong as her talent for acting. The dark side of fame. Struggles with anorexia. Behind the bright lights of Hollywood fame, Susan Day faced personal struggles that were not immediately known to the public. During her time on The Partridge Family, Susan quietly battled anorexia, a dangerous eating disorder that developed partly due to the immense pressure young actresses faced to maintain a certain physical appearance. At the height of her fame, when she was playing Laurie Partridge, Susan's battle with anorexia was something she kept private. The entertainment industry's focus on youth and beauty during that era only exacerbated her struggles. It wasn't until years later that she opened up about her condition, and her honesty helped shed light on the reality many young stars faced in an industry that often prioritized image over health. Her story has since been used as a powerful reminder of the importance of mental health awareness and the need for support systems for those in the public eye. The tensions with David Cassidy, a shocking betrayal. While Susan Day's relationship with David Cassidy, her co-star on The Partridge Family, appeared friendly on screen, their behind-the-scenes relationship was far more complex. Initially, Susan admired David's charisma, and the two formed a bond over their shared experience of sudden fame. However, their relationship began to deteriorate as David's behavior became increasingly difficult for Susan to tolerate. She reportedly found his womanizing ways, along with his dismissive attitude toward her, troubling. Over time, Susan became disillusioned with David, feeling objectified and disrespected both by him and the media. The relationship finally broke down after the release of David's memoir, Come On, Get Happy, in which he revealed intimate details about his relationship with Susan, including their brief romantic encounter. David's comments, which Susan had never consented to share, humiliated her and irreparably damaged their friendship. The betrayal was deep for Susan, and she subsequently refused to attend any Partridge Family reunions that included him, signaling that their friendship was truly over. Life after the Partridge Family. Reflections and resilience. After the Partridge Family ended, Susan Day's career took many different turns, with a focus on more serious and diverse roles in film and television. Although the public often remembered her as Laurie Partridge, Susan worked tirelessly to distance herself from that image. She chose roles that allowed her to grow as an actress and explore different aspects of her craft. From her portrayal of a troubled young mother in Mary Jane Harper, Cried Last Night, to her role as a model caught in a conspiracy in Looker, Susan consistently took on challenging material. Even as she ventured into drama with L.A. Law, Susan's career demonstrated her commitment to building a multifaceted acting legacy. Despite the struggles, both personal and professional, Susan Day's resilience and dedication to her craft have solidified her as one of the most respected actresses of her generation, proving that her talents extend far beyond the role of Laurie Partridge.